Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader, and this is our weekly collective reading. Ooh. These are such beautiful messages already. So what I'm getting is, it is super, super, super important to let ourselves shine, to let ourselves feel happiness. You know, even if it comes at a time when we're all feeling this pandemic and how crazy it is or how tired, we've been feeling, to let ourselves feel joy, not to hold ourselves back from feeling joy, because because why not? But also in conjunction with that, this is a period of time when we could really get some of the things that we've been wanting for ourselves. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. And also, this is such an age-old problem, right? The other part of this that I'm seeing is there may be pressure to go with the crowd or do what other people are doing or to conform in some way, and that's a choice, but don't let it take you away from getting to have your joy, your personal joy. Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like there's a there's a status quo. We've got this Hierophant energy. And this isn't just that, right? But there is such an element of conformity that I'm really feeling with this card and just the way it landed. And we've got Lovers reversed. Lovers is such a harmonious energy. It's a Gemini energy. So there's balance, there is eloquence, there is harmony. It almost feels like, there's also choice. Choice is a thing with the Lovers. It almost feels like the weight of this energy could so easily crush the delicate balance of our joy. And so it's really up to us not to let that happen, because the way this reads is we've got the Sun, right? It's like this. It's in this potential mode. It's like there's so much joy that we have the potential to really be able to see and feel and own for ourselves. But we kind of have to let down our guard. So we've got this Nine of Wands energy. This is all of that world-weary energy that comes with this pandemic, right? So this is us with our guard up. This is us guarded, kind of walled off. Having fought a lot of battles, right? And so the way this feels to me, it's like we need to allow ourselves to be vulnerable enough to let ourselves experience joy. And again, to resist the crush, the weightiness that comes with that feeling of conformity or following the rules. I really am getting that once again here and now with Hierophant energy. It's this feeling of establishment. Again, status quo, conforming. There are a lot of ways in which we do that work, that are good, that are necessary in order for us to stay sane or grounded or to live our lives and do our own thing. There's a balance there. But the way this feels to me this time around, it's like we need to find a way not to let ourselves be crushed by those messages of what everyone else is doing, by those standards, by those judgments, by those proclamations, by those weighted attitudes. That's what I'm getting. And again, the way this feels is, here we have news coming in. This is all fire, right? This is sometimes like sudden, quick bursts of news or any kind of communication, active communication. Calls, emails, messages from spirit, downloads, all that good stuff. And it's touching this energy here. Now, this is speaking directly to our desires, the things that we probably wanted for a long time, right? This is called the wish card. It's 9 of Cups. And it really does feel like this is a period of time when we can really, once again, there's so much potential to receive what we want, but we have to be open to that. And I feel like it's so easy to let other people get in the way of staying open to that, Yeah. Let me see what else there is. If there's any other helpful information, I don't know, anything to ground this reading or round it out. Let's see. So what I'm getting to is everything that I'm describing here, it might feel a little bit farther removed from where we are. There's this feeling of needing relief, a little bit like SOS. I'm stuck in anxiety. I'm stuck in this stuff. I'm swamped. Yeah, so, and that is not an easy place to be, right? So there is this feeling of really needing some relief. And yeah, maybe the cruel irony of that is we can give that to ourselves, but we have to see it. We have to see even the possibility that we can give that to ourselves, or the reality that we can give that to ourselves, because it's so easy to feel helpless and at the mercy of everybody else's stuff. So that's the way this is coming through here. We've got 6 of Swords reversed. This is that energy of calm and relief and balance and moving away from choppy waters, right? Moving into calm. It feels like we're swamped with stuff. That's just the way it's reading to me here. Swords also are air, so they pertain to the mind. So situations that just really make us feel anxious and overwhelmed and swamped. And yeah, I'm really getting that we, and wherever you are, right? Because this is a collective reading, it's big and broad. But that a lot of us maybe are feeling the overwhelm. So the words I'm getting are, you are your own remedy. You really do have the wherewithal, the stamina, but not just stamina, the medicine, the nourishment, the sustenance. You have what it takes to see you through this period of overwhelm. Even if you just kind of have to move through it and let it happen and trust that it really can fall by the wayside. And again, trust that you really can let yourself be happy, that you really can have more of what you want. And maybe part of what it is too is wherever you can get away from other people and their stuff, their standards, their limitations, do it. Like, take back some of your power and do it. So that's through a lot of little things. That may be, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I need some space. That may be, okay, I'm going for a walk. That may be, okay, I'm going to do the thing that really nourishes me. And, and that may be, and this is everything I'm learning, feeling my feet on the ground. Bringing myself back into my body and my surroundings and letting me know that I am here and I am solid and I am safe. And whatever this other person is saying, I am still unto myself. I'm still powerful in who I am and in what brings me joy. So, yeah, I'm going to see if there isn't anything else to cap this reading. Yeah, this comes right back to another fundamental message, how important it is to know. And what I'm getting is to know, not just to know intellectually, right? Because that's more of being stuck up here in your head. But to show yourself that deeper knowing, to show yourself all of the ways in which you are free, all of the ways in which you really do get to live your own rich, embodied, independent experience. Even as other people are in your life, you know, that have a trillion other opinions, this gets to be about you. So this gets to be you taking a moment for you and showing yourself. And it may be showing yourself by way of doing something that just frees you just a little bit, like shaking or moving or dancing or just getting up. And again, like I'm saying, this is my nervous system work, right? Feeling your feet on the ground and letting yourself know that you are here in this body and alive. Like that can feel like a cage, but it can also feel like freedom. So yeah, another big, bold, abstracted message coming through, but there you have it. So we've got High Priestess. And yeah, actually, the way that she's kind of, there's this beautiful landscape in the background, and I'm actually getting this message, show yourself the landscape. And it may also be, show yourself that you are the landscape. If that makes sense. You are a whole environment that gets to exist in all of those beautiful little details that other people, maybe they get glimpses of. And that's a beautiful exchange, but you also get to have that space of you, that world of you unto you. And that is its own kind of really beautiful freedom. So yeah, so we've got High Priestess here. and then we've got Judgment reversed. And I am getting that, there is a freedom, right? Freedom from on high kind of energy with Judgment. And yeah, the way it's translating for me here with this reversal and the way it's touching High Priestess, she goes right back to deep, deep knowing. It's like an internalized freedom. So showing yourself from the inside. Yeah, it's that message. We are freer than we know. And me too. I am freer than I know some of the time too. And I can really feel the stuckness of these times. And so it takes a lot to even remember to feel my feet on the ground and remind myself that I'm here. And not just here, but like here, embodied here. So, to recap, what I'm seeing is this is a period of time where it's extra, extra important to move away wherever we can from the noise of other people's standards, other people's, it's always been done this ways, other people's, these are the rules, other people's. You get the message. It's super important not to be crushed by that and to allow ourselves to feel and to stay open to joy. Whatever that means for you, it's deeply personal. And connected to that, this is a period of time where there's a lot of possibility around realizing things that we've wanted for a time, a while at very least. So to stay open to signs and signals that connect us to those desires and realizing those desires, that's also a piece of this. Right now we may be feeling kind of overwhelmed, kind of swamped by a lot of other things. And again, that I am getting swamped by other people, swamped by other people's stuff, other situations, the ways in which we are kind of always touching each other in proximity to one another, whether virtually or physically or some of both. So we're feeling that. And I think really what I'm getting is the bridge out of that feeling of overwhelm, the bridge that connects us back to joy and letting our guard down, really is trusting, believing, knowing our own spaciousness, our own world, the power in that, the freedom in that, the ability to really find our clarity again, from this internalized landscape, to find our clarity and to remember our freedom. These are such big, bold, lofty, beautiful messages. So I hope that this reading has been helpful. I hope that you're able to take with you the parts that resonate most. And I feel like I'm conjuring my friend Christine Radice, who says that take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope that you really are able to connect to that sense of joy and personal freedom that is everything that you are worthy of in this lifetime. I hope that you have a satisfying week. I hope that you have a freeing week, a rejuvenating week, a week in which you really can hear yourself think and breathe and move a little bit more freely, however that translates for you personally. So if you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are interested in seeing more of these and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you on board. And if you'd like to support me and this channel monetarily, go ahead and check out my Patreon. The link is down below. It's coming up on 1 year that since I launched it. So, again, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.